Hey, welcome in. Well, here's the headline. Elon Musk announces new hardcore litigation team made up of street fighters and there will be blood. Well, he sounds like he means business, but he pretty much always means business as far as I can tell. And he predicted the need for this. Here on May 18th, he tweeted, "Political attacks on me will escalate dramatically in coming months." And then he followed it up with this: "The attacks against me should be viewed through a political lens. This is their standard despicable playbook. But nothing will deter me from fighting for a good future and your right to free speech." And it's words like that that are going to put him in the crosshairs of pretty much every institution in the Western world, because pretty much every institution in the Western world is against free speech. In fact, they fear it. And they fear it for a very good reason, because when people have a choice between reality and obvious fantasy, they'll choose reality. But anyway, he's right. The knives are out for him, and he needs a hardcore litigation team. The statement from Musk comes after the company was removed from the S&P 500 ESG Environmental, Social, and Governance Index because of issues including claims of, racial discrimination and crashes linked to its autopilot vehicles. Nothing to do with Twitter. Nothing to do with it at all. And of course, if it weren't ridiculous enough, kicking an electric car company out of the ESG index, well, guess what? They just let ExxonMobil in. That's right, they think you're stupid, and they're actually counting on it. So, Musk is seeing what's happening all around him, and he's issuing statements like this, quote, "Tesla is building a hardcore litigation department where we directly initiate and execute lawsuits. The team will report directly to me." Honestly, I don't know where he finds time to take on, apparently, the entire world. I'm just glad that he's doing it. But again, he's doing this for a reason. Musk was in the news this week after a story broke yesterday about an incident that allegedly happened at one of his other companies, SpaceX, where a female flight attendant accused him of sexual misconduct. So Business Insider reported that a flight attendant who worked as a contractor for SpaceX's corporate jet fleet accused Musk of exposing himself to her several years ago, touching her and offering to buy her a horse in exchange for an erotic massage. That's how you know it's true, because he offered to buy her a horse. Because that's what billionaires do. I can't tell you how many times a billionaire has offered to buy me a horse to touch them. Now, I have a feeling that perhaps Elon Musk's quirky sense of humor might have come into play here in some way. But I'm certainly not surprised to see just everything being thrown at Elon Musk, because I guess free speech is dangerous, I guess. Anyway, Musk said, quote, "For the record, those wild accusations are utterly untrue. But I have a challenge to this liar who claims their friend saw me exposed. Describe just one thing, anything at all, scars, tattoos, that isn't known by the public. She won't be able to do so because it never happened." Musk said that the friend in the story who reportedly gave details of the alleged incident to Business Insider is a far-left activist actress in LA with a major political axe to grind. The report said that the company settled the claim for $250,000. And the Daily Wire's Ben Shapiro had something to say about this. Quote, "That amount of money for a settlement of this sort is absolutely the minimum, and everyone who understands corporate law knows this. In other words, when you sue one of the most valuable people on earth and get a settlement for $250,000, that's nearly always just the guy getting rid of something he considers a nuisance, not an admission of guilt." Honest question here. What happens if a man cures cancer and it turns out that he pinched one of his assistants' bum? Are we still allowed to have the cure for cancer, or do we have to wait for a two-spirit trans lesbian to come up with it? Because I don't know, it kind of feels like that's the way the world is going. Anyway, Musk has warned repeatedly on Twitter in recent days that political attacks on me will escalate dramatically in coming months. Watch their dirty tricks campaign against me unfold. Well, we are watching it. And they're not done. I mean, they're throwing the kitchen sink at him. I mean, here's MSNBC's Joy Reid claims that Elon Musk misses apartheid-era South Africa. So, well, he must be a racist because Joy Reid doesn't like him. I have to say, Joy Reid's time must be coming up soon because this is all she's got. All she does is call everything racist all the time. I mean, even MSNBC must be getting sick of her. She really needs to learn a new trick. Otherwise, she's going to end up just on the side of the road with a sign that says, we'll call you racist for money. And of course, cynical politicians like Elizabeth Warren are going to keep going after him. This deal is dangerous for our democracy. Yeah, because free speech is dangerous for democracy. Of course. Yeah, there's nothing worse for a democracy than people being able to talk and having access to information that people like Elizabeth Warren don't want them to have. But anyway, it seems like with this development that he's putting together a hardcore litigation team and that there will be blood, perhaps some of these and media figures might want to be a little bit more careful with some of the insane accusations they've been making. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. If you just want to listen, there's the audio version. It's on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.